We live? Yeah. Always says we live. Let's start it.
Yeah, we in the studio, yeah, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio, we in the studio, yeah, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. You know what we doing, supporting indie artists. DJ Shad, Mr. Catch Right, got the cup of Henny charging. Out the margin with the topic of discussion. Money talk, we hear the fussing, and they keep the special guests coming. Shad got the mute button, Chris got the drop. In the studio, they get it out the pot. They play the videos, let them know how to knock. #1 podcast, 2 kings, they claim the top spot. Take you to the next stop, get your merch at the rec shop. Swerving all lanes, got no time for the rest stop. No vest needed, intellectual bullets, get your head shot. From Spanish braids to dreadlocks, we here for the people. Sitting from vinyls with needles, can't play hard if you kegels. Looking for my ring like I'm Schmeagol, here for the bread like a seagull. Warring for the flow, it's illegal. Everything out the vein, let it bleed through. Checking when you coming, cause we see you. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, yeah, we in the studio. We in the studio.
Everybody needs to tune in to In the Studio with the RecBoys.
I'm in the studio with RecBoys. You should be in the studio with RecBoys.
The RecBoys. RecBoys. Man, RecBoys.
RecBoys. I'm tapping with my guys, the RecBoys. You should tap in too.
What's shaking, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shad.
Mr. Catch Right.
And we are the RecBoys. Shout out to my lovely sister, Rafiki. She's in the building. Shout out to E Boogie. They back in the studio. Shout out to In the Field, the ladies over at In the Field. And the big homie Gabe from Finally TV is in the building, tuned in. And shout out to everybody else that's tuned in. If you tuned in, you want me to shout you out, comment, and let's get it popping. But what's up, homie? How you feeling?
Oh man, you already know, bro. Blessed, you know what I mean? Glad to be back another day, another show, you know what I mean? Salute to everybody, like you said. If y'all can share it live, we appreciate it as well. We was having a little problems tonight with the Instagram. They be trying to fuck with us. So we on Facebook right now, you know what I mean? Who knows, it might pop up on Instagram later, but it's definitely gonna be tonight, Culture Shock Radio, Tattoo Shop Radio, Cuzzo Radio, and WAP the Music. So y'all already know, tap in there 10 p.m. And it's gonna be on the page. So you already know what time it is. What's good with you though?
I'm chilling, man. Life is good. Shout out to my moms. My mom's got a birthday just pulling up this Friday. So I gotta go and hang out with Mom Dukes. You know, so I'm gonna celebrate her birthday. So that's dope. I'm in the
you're gonna have to hit me when you get next to her.
Oh no, absolutely. Yo, listen, she's gonna make me call you. She's gonna be like, yo, what's up with my other son? So it's like, man, you know, you got one son right here. So let's you know.
Yeah, don't be jealous, B. Don't be jealous.
Yeah, I'm just saying, yo, listen, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, y'all getting to witness this live.
I'm just telling you what it is. But my mom definitely, you know, you her other son, she asks about you before she asks about me.
As it should be. As it should be.
You know, I mean, but you know, no days off, Team Macc Johnson. Absolutely.
Oh, they in the building already.
Mac is in the building too. Mac is chilling, making it happen. But what else is going on?
Oh man, same shit. I was actually thinking yesterday about like last month. You know what I mean? And actually, you're gonna play something to kind of recap. I was thinking it was a crazy start to the year, a blessed start to the year. We in my opinion, I thought we killed the end of the year. The wrap up to me was crazy. I don't think, did we ever talk about it? What was real fast? What you thought about the wrap up?
The wrap up was dope. I'm waiting for you to figure out if we're gonna do it once a month. Like you were telling the people.
The people need to
you
tell
was
me.
telling the people.
Yo,
the
Shot,
people was making it seem like that's what it was, and if that's what it is,
I ain't see enough. I ain't see enough. Yo, do it. I seen enough to be like, okay, they interested, but I ain't see enough to be like, yo, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But who knows?
I'm excited about this year, man. We got a lot of things planned. You already were booked until April. You're taking bookings for April right now, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, I think I got 2 or 3 dates left in April. Yeah.
Yo, real talk. Yo, I'm thinking that we should probably do another show. I'm thinking the people out there need to see the Rec Boys. We got a whole bunch of ideas. We got a whole bunch of shit going on. Chris is being lazy and doesn't want to put forth the effort to do another show. You know, that's probably why we missing Bedroom Chronicles. I don't know. I'm taking all of my shots. Let's get them out early. You know, I'm Cupid in the building. You know, shout out to Valentine's Day next week. You know, but,
Cupid.
Yeah, no, I'm sending out the shots. But let us know, man. Do you want to see more of the Rec Boys? We got a whole bunch of ideas. Actually, Chris, we're trying to do the Battle of the Podcast. We're trying to figure that out with some trivia. Aaron, calm down.
But yeah, listen, we'll get into all that. Let us know, like Sha said, what y'all thinking about the show and all that. But we're not even gonna play no games because we got the homie Macc Johnson, like Sha said. As I found out, he's from Jersey. I ain't know that because, you know, they call him international. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, he all over. You know what I mean? So it was good to actually find out where he was from. And then now they call him Mr. International. It's crazy because the Rec Boys is international too. So we're not even gonna play no games. We're gonna bring in Macc Johnson.
You already.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
Rec Boys. Yo, what's good? It's your boy GTM Hayes. We going live with the Rec Boys. Damn, I love the sound of money counting like. Count it up. Damn, I love the sound of money counting. Naked bitches running around the palace. Know I got it, so they show me malice. Yeah, you talk about it.
Your boy Black Silver, the Navigator, with the Rec Boys.
Down and photos blown off of zone of Black Silver in his own lane.
Godzilla, I will be live with the Rec Boys.
My crew puff fly, anyone test and pun must die. Just give me one try, like you know you don't.
One is Mandy Fitzgerald here, singer-songwriter. I will be in the studio with the Rec Boys.
Rec Boys.
You already know what it is. DJ Rec Boy shot. Macc Johnson in the building. That was a little highlight of all of the people that we had in the month of January. Shout out to everybody that pulled up on us in January. Yo, Mac Jones, you're going to start the one for February. Macc Johnson, yes, so you already Mac know. Johnson, yeah, Mac. So, look, no days off.
Nah, he's the second one. He's the second one. We had Samantha Levant. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was a crazy interview. She
kind of dope.
Yes, he manages and a publicist for Cool Rock Ski, who I'm gonna let the cat out the bag, who we got coming on the show here real soon as well. The date is already booked, but I'll let y'all know the date later. But it's not about that tonight. It's about Macc Johnson. Can you let them know who you are with? You know, a little bit about yourself real quick.
Absolutely.
Well, it's your boy, Mr. No Days Off, Macc Johnson, International Macc, whatever y'all want to call me. Coming straight out of Roselle, New Jersey. And I'm here with one of the two flyest men in the game right now, the Rec Boys. So salute to them tonight. And let's get this thing popping.
Nice. Yo, listen, we appreciate you pulling up and hanging out with us, man. You know, we want you to feel relaxed. You know,
pleasure to be here.
Yeah, I mean, yo, listen, I haven't listened to none of the music. I'm just keeping it in the book. So
that'd be a surprise.
That's what we want.
There's one, I like it more. But there's one that I really fuck with. There's one that correct me if I'm wrong, it might already have, you know, did something for you as far as plateau you in your career, but there's one that I think is one that you got. Mm-hmm. And we could get into it, but real quick. So you've been rapping what? I read 2013.
Yeah, that's when I officially started, got into the studio and actually did my first mixtape called Return to the Mac. And right around that time, I just had my daughter. I just graduated college and stuff like that. And that's why I originally first started. And it was just like, you know how every artist made me start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. And that's what that was. So officially, that's why I started, got into the booth and made an official project and put it out to the public.
So you started acting before you went back to school, because you're being kind of humble right now, King. So I'm gonna help you out. You know, poke your chest out real quick. So is that before you started acting, or you went to school to get your bachelor's for your business and your management? When in what order did that happen?
Nah, acting came later. Acting came probably around 2016. So 3 years later. And acting was it wasn't even something where I was called to do it. It was just like more so I was already making a buzz with music. So the web series was trying to bring on a lot of people from the city because it was based out of Elizabeth, New Jersey. And for the people that's just tuning in that don't know who I am, I don't even know which web series I'm talking about. It was called Mayhem Web Series. And while I started at doing that, I was acting a little bit then, and then I started doing. I went back to doing music again. Yeah.
So see, I didn't know none of this shit.
Nah, and he got a clothing brand. See, that's what I mean. He not put your shit out, King. Let him know.
No, we're gonna get into all of that. Let me just.
I'm only gonna go off what y'all did y'all research on, so I can bring it out, and then once I get my time to shout out what I do and all that stuff, I get the people what they want, because it's up to y'all to know who y'all bringing on too.
No, absolutely. Right. Well, see, that's why there's two of us. That's why there's two of us. That's exactly why there's two of us. Hold on.
Remember your question, because he touched on a good point. Because I posted that earlier today. I posted something very similar to that. To where I say, your artists, when you reaching out to people, have your shit in order. Don't tell somebody, yo, go Google me, go check me on SoundCloud, Reverb, Spotify, all this other good shit. Have that readily available for them. When you hit them, it's listen, here you go, bing.
I hope you know what I mean? Able to give you all that information that you asked for.
Right. That's what I'm saying, and that's how it should be. I shouldn't have to go looking for nothing. And even as a consumer, it's so easy today that if an artist fuck up that package by not having it ready to do the direct to consumer approach, they lost it. They'll lose that customer forever. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? My bad, shot, because he touched on it, and that was a good ass point. Go ahead, my bad.
Absolutely. What made you? How did the web series come about? Because I'm intrigued by that.
It's really a good show to go watch. We actually, like he said, poked my chest out a little bit. We did win Urban Best Web Series Awards over Money and Violence and Respect Life. And shout outs to both of them, and rest in peace to Boom, to Mello, who just passed away. So my condolences to him and his family.
Condolences.
So it was like a home team thing where the creator, who was actually like my first cousin, and he would shoot like my music videos and things like that. He was a jack of all trades. And however, he just came with a group of people in my aunt's garage, like, yo, I'm gonna put this web series together. I need you and you to be a part of it. So when we started out, the first episode was scripted. The very first episode, he had it all scripted. Once we got there, we like, bro, like we can't be us because we not actors. I ain't go to school for acting. So we just started improvising it's 3 seasons. We improv the rest of the shit after episode 1.
Listen, just the fact that you guys did a web series is phenomenal.
It's a lot of work.
And then to know that they improv'd it, like, I think that is like super duper dope. Only because you're getting the real rawness. Like I tell people all the time, like, I need a camera crew. Because some of the shit that goes, I'm a barber. So you could just imagine just the stupid shit that just happens in the shop. Mm-hmm. And then, I have a chaotic life on top of that. You get what I'm saying? So, but to know that somebody actually did it and you're 3 seasons in and you got accolades for it, that's inspiring.
Not to cut you off. Also to mention, when they hear that, what you know about Mayhem? Somebody get shot, somebody got it. That's me. I am the theme song of that. Nice. So that's, you feel me? So that's doing like 500K each episode. So you just do the numbers on that to see what type of artist I am.
Listen. No. Absolutely. Listen.
That's what happens when you got your paperwork right. You can do shit.
Not only that, that's what you get when you go out and get it. When you say, yo, listen, there's nothing like, yo, listen, everybody has dreams, and I don't knock nobody for their dreams. God gave everybody at least one special talent, at one thing that you're going to be great at. You need to exploit it. Some of us have 3 or 4. Some of us only have that one.
You got to find it first.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But once you get it, like some people they know what their talent is, and then they don't exploit it. And they don't run with it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this.
Wasted talent.
That's a good point.
Talent.
What gives you the courage, the heart to pursue music and acting? Because like, let's keep it a buck. There's a lot of rappers. There's a lot of people who want to act. What makes you say, yo, listen, man, I'm different than them. I'm going to get it.
Well, in reality, I ain't even gonna hold you. I am not an actor. Like, I was just being told that he put me on scene. He was like, yo, bro, just be Mac. Like how you hang around your friends, like we doing this right here. He like, bro, just be Mac and just talk the way you talk. Like, we had to go over lines and lines because even though we was improvising, we still had to stay on script, stay within the scene.
Right.
So majority of the time, like, it was some people that was in the actual web series that actually went to school for acting. And so he really had those type of people who would actually coach us while we doing certain things. But music was always more so my passion. I did that to really put a boost to my music career. And little do you know, this web series took off. Like, it was on Fox 5 News. Lisa Evers reported it. Everything.
Talk that
so,
shit, nigga. Talk that
like,
shit, nigga.
So what? With this web series, all it did is it expanded my brand. My brand came right after it. And then once my mixtape No Days Off 2 dropped, that shit just skyrocketed and went up.
So let me ask you this: did you know what you were doing when you did it? And what I mean by that is, as far as having your paperwork in order to actually license, because that's what you did. You licensed your joint to the web series so they could play it. So then you get your money. What did you know what you was doing when you did it?
No, it was on some. That's my boy. He put me on. You feel me? So a lot of behind the scenes like paperwork he dealt with lawyers and shit like that. He just came back with a percentage of what we should be getting and whether we was deserving of it or not. Is like he did what he did on his end to protect his, because it was his. He was the writer, the creator, the cameraman, the director. So he had all ties. He was all in that. He was all like, so for my position, it was like, I'm bringing you on just to act as a character in the scene. But even though I'm using my real name, like Mac is my real name, that's LLC with my brand. So he already using that off of me. So just by being in that, me knowing the business side of that allows me to like, all right, well, I know each episode is hitting like 3K. Now we starting to get advertisements during these episodes. So now I'm looking like, we get advertising. I mean, we making money now. So what's up? Like, so we definitely did our thing. We had a long run. We killed the summer for the last 3 summers.
And it's kind of double dipping because you put your music in there now. Not only do you get the coup from the acting part of it and all that, now you get the music part. And it's crazy because I be telling artists all the time, like, every time we play your joint here, this is a syndicated radio joint. If you have your shit right, you're gonna get paid. And not only that, we play your shit straight from YouTube. So you get a spin here, then you get 4 more spins tonight, then you get whatever spins you get from the lives that we going right now. Then it's up on YouTube, and then Saturday playing New York. Like, I be telling them, yo, Mac, if they won't fuck up the algorithm, fuck with the RecBoys. I think that's the slogan. You like that?
I love that. You better hurry up and copyright that, and I'm looking and put that. You gotta stamp that real quick, because people will take your ideas and run with it and act like they ain't know where it came from.
No, absolutely. That's definitely a fact. So you start acting. You go to school, you get your degree. In that time period, I'm assuming you took a little break from music. When do you get back to when do you get back to this international that they Mr. International that they call it? When do you hit Canada? When do you start getting back into the swing of things?
Like, so right after actually my character died off Mayhem. And when my character died, around the time I was, I was in a relationship, got out of that, heartbreak music come upon that. And I took a break from that to be a family man, husband and stuff like that. Took a break from that. Relationship didn't work out. Long story short, so what happened is after that, I ended up deciding like, damn, the only thing that's gonna move me and drive me is like music. Let me get back into the booth again. So I had to touch down all my connects. I done moved out of Jersey and resided in Pennsylvania. And I'm just like, damn, I need to get back in motion. Like, I'm by myself now. I ain't got no kids to worry about. I ain't got no girl to worry about. Let me, get back right. So when I got back in the studio last year, I did 1 song, and then I did Lost It All. And ever since then, I just kept going up. I did my first 3 shows. I went back home. I always go back home, which is Jersey. So I did 3 shows in Jersey. Seeing that I still had the fan base, still seeing that I still had people like fucking with me. And then I did a show in New York, and I met this guy in New York. Shout out my boy cousin Floyd. He from Canada, so he also was booked in New York that same day. So that's how I met him. I just, he performed. I'm like, oh, I fuck with his vibe. He totally different. So I'm like, all right. My manager at the time's like, yeah. He hit me up like, yo, that's somebody you need to link up with. I linked up with him. I speak to him. And he initiated like, yo, you should come to Canada. Me thinking like, bro, people just be talking when we networking. Like, either we gonna really network or we gonna network and just be Instagram friends. Nah, he was like, yo, come to Canada. I'm like, all right, bet. So I took a trip to Canada. He had me all set up. And we had a show. We did a whole show. And he gave me a whole 10-minute set. And I tell you, I went out there, I performed all my hits. It was one person in the crowd, was a female. And I'm singing the end of my song. Next thing you know, the music started going off, and I still do like a little to the beat or whatever. Shorty, so I put the mic out. The crowd started singing my song in Canada.
Yeah,
like in
that's
Canada.
A different type of feeling.
Yeah. So like, bro, I'm from Jersey, bro. I've never been overseas over here. Like, you feel me? So for them to be singing my song, I'm like, oh man. Like, to me, it's like, damn, mama, I made it. Like, somebody else outside of Jersey, my backyard, I'm in Canada. Somebody reciting my lyrics back to me. And when as soon as I came back from Canada, like, people start Esperanza the movement. She was like, yo, that's international Mac right there. And then I just went to Florida right after that. And that's when I met Big Face. And then I went to ATL and I did a performance for the BT Awards for the pre-show at King of Diamonds. And then that's when I was just like moving around from city to city to city to city. I'm just like, all right, well, I'm a traveling artist. Like, I'm from Jersey, but I'm a traveling artist. I be everywhere.
You know, it's crazy.
Canada shit came about.
I just read in a book today. I'm not gonna say the name of the book yet until I finish it. But there's so they said in the book, and it's a couple years outdated, but they said New York, Los Angeles, and Atlanta are the 3 top places for hip hop, which I agree with. And they said if you're trying to make it in the music, those are the 3 places you want to go. So it's crazy that you said you traveling. So you said you came out here. I don't know if you noticed, but Big Face actually, that the intro was made by Big Face. That's his.
I know. I heard. As soon as I heard Big Face Music World on there, I was like, oh, I know what that is.
Yeah.
That's
so then
I had a pleasure of meeting him. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying. So you came out here and recorded with Young Viral, who actually been on the show as well. Who I actually been to a couple. Yeah, I've been to a couple. You got 2 joints.
When I went out to Florida, so we went out to Florida more so like I was out there supporting Esperanza. And I went out there and she introduced me to Big Face because that's her family. And I'm sitting in the studio with them. We just, vibing. You know how we do. We just vibing. So Young Viral came in while I'm working on my song. I'm like, hold up. Let me put this. I wrote the hook and I'm like, yo, hold up. Instead of me doing it, like, yo, little bro, come hop on this hook for me. He did it, smashed it. So now I got a feature with him just off the strength. And then it came to a point where now we just vibing. And he going through all his music. So what he decided to do is he put up a track. He looked at Big Face. He was like, yo, I think Mac can get on this. That was the song itself was a whole vibe. And he put me on that shit. I did that shit right, like 20 minutes right there, 30 minutes right there. And I knocked that song out. He put it out. It's called Hate to See You Win. So I got 2 songs with Viral. One with me featuring with him and him on one of my songs doing the hook. It's going to come out on my upcoming album.
That's dope. Yo, listen, if you out here writing for people, B, I need you to write some shit for me. Cause I be trying to rap, but I don't write. But if you write some shit for me, I jump on this shit all day.
All my hooks that's on my when I finally release my album, anybody that's featured on it, I wrote the hook. So they just on it because I couldn't capitalize it. So I heard their voice on my song. Like I give them credit for doing it, but it's like I take credit because I wrote it.
No, that's smart because a lot of artists won't do that. And we actually then who the fuck did we just ask that to that was on the joint? Lee Knox. He's a singer-songwriter out of North Carolina. He was on here. think like 2 weeks ago, and he said that. He said, yo, a lot of he said particularly rap artists, some do, some don't, but he said a lot of them won't take written stuff. And I'm like, yo, listen, send it my way. You know what I mean? Because I be like, yo, this is my shit, right? Like, I feel like I know a lot of talented artists, right? Through the show, through mutual people, but I be feeling like 70% of them be playing games. And what I mean by that is they got it, but they don't take it where they should take it. And that's the grind, the hustle, and the putting it all there. Sometimes it takes that. Like I in the book, it says, yo, listen, the universe wants you to have everything you have. You just gotta be willing to go get it. Wow. That's the sacrifice that everybody be told. Yo, they trying to sacrifice this person and this the little and that. And listen, they just willing to check this out, lock themselves in from 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 years, months or years to focus on it.
I'm willing to make a hit. I'm willing to make a hit record. So if let's just say I'm in the studio and y'all two in the studio with me, and I'm stuck on like the last bar or two bars. It's like somebody come up with something creative, you know what I mean, to help me finish this line. You feel me? It's collaborating. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna say it, but at the end of the day, it's just collaborating. Like you ain't write my whole 16. Gotcha. I might have took a line because it was hot, or somebody might have said something. I'm like, I like that, but I'm gonna flip it to how I say it.
Listen, like, even that,
bouncing out there.
Even that, I don't see him as ghostwriting. Because I've been in the studio plenty of times, and it'd be like, nah, nigga, don't say it like that, nigga. That shit sound corny. Say it something that gives off this statue. So when they go back and they change it, it's not like, yo, my nigga, make sure you put me on the credits. That's corny. You get what I'm saying? So now
that's the case.
You don't get credits for just having an idea.
Like, not only that, but it be a lot of times of that's how it be. It be like, yo, 3, 4 niggas in the studio that like me and Chris play the part that we play. A lot of times we wasn't engineering nothing. We were there as co-owners. So we're just overseeing shit. So we're just there while they're working, doing whatever. And we may say something. We're not in there for that creative process. Now it's different when I'm sitting at the table and I'm sitting there queuing up the Apollo and I'm sitting there bringing in tracks and all that other shit. Now when we're working on something, that's a different type of vibe. You get what I'm saying? But
yeah, I was gonna say if that's the case, then I wrote Matt. If that's the case, I wrote mad songs for motherfuckers. There's hundreds of times when they've been in the studio.
People ain't trying to get Quentin Miller out here, man.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Listen, it's crazy. But yo, listen, we've been having a dope time, right? I fuck with you. The vibe is crazy, but now it's on the rec, King. Now it's on the rec. Now it's me versus you versus the people tapped in. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Shy be trying to trick us. I used to say he trying to fuck with me, but I'm gonna try to get you against him with me. You know what I'm saying? Shy will ask you some vague ass questions. I'm gonna tell you right now. I hope you know hip hop, R&B.
Cut it out, little.
But he be trying some shit.
Cut it out.
But this that time right now. This is what we call on the rep.
Cut it out, little nigga. Listen, this is what it is. Shout out to 50 years of hip hop, right? We have 50 years of hip hop. They just did the Grammys.
Wait, real fast. Before you get into that,
go ahead.
My man Gabe don't got nothing to say.
You know what's
crazy? Not popping in on us tonight?
No, listen, Gabe was gonna send me another one, and that's what I was kind of waiting for. So I took that other one out. So now, we don't have that at our disposal. Shout out to Gabe though. That's our people tuning in at Finally TV. Listen,
we playing there right now, right?
Absolutely, live. We live.
So we on Finally TV. We on Men's Rights. Are we on Catch a Wreck tonight?
No, we're only on In the Studio.
All right. We on Finally TV. Yeah, so yo, Matt, I don't know if you know, that's another podcast out in I want to say Poughkeepsie, New York. If they tapped in, they probably reach out to you too to get you on their joint. They got 2 different podcasts. What we talk about, I ain't even gonna say podcasts because they're a radio show as well. They play in Canada. They play everywhere we play as well.
I'm trying to be booked and busy this whole year, so bring them on. Like, I hope they tap in.
You know what's crazy?
If not, I'll find a way to tap in with y'all.
Wait, Aaron Boogie. And put her name up right there, Shot, real quick. So she worked for an FM radio station out there in Poughkeepsie, New York as well. So if she feels your music tonight, you might get a DM or something. We see, you know what I mean?
If she a female, she gonna love it.
We'll find out. Yo, listen, she a tough critic. She write blogs for a lot a lot of major blogs.
That's
I don't
another thing.
know
Shout
them
out
all,
to E Boogie.
so I don't want to throw it out there. But
Shout
no,
out to E Boogie.
Yeah,
She'll
she
write
get
you a
busy.
blog.
Yeah,
She'll get you on FM radio. You know, in the field radio. She's a good person to know. So is Gabe. So is Senior G. So is the whole village. Everybody is tapped in. Yo, listen, if you tapped in, hashtag your tag. We put it up there so Macc Johnson can get in touch. Yo, he said he's trying to be busy all year, but I'm gonna get busy all up in this trivia. All right. So like I was saying, we celebrate 50 years of hip hop at the Grammys, and we're gonna get into some of the people that performed at the Grammys. So hopefully you guys tuned in. We're gonna call this our first rec, and let's get to the first question. What was Eric B and Rakim's first album? A, Don't Sweat the Technique. B, Follow the Leader. C, Paid in Full. D, Let the Rhythm Hit 'em. Shout out to Frank. Frank said
I'm going A.
All right, I was gonna say A, and then I was gonna say C too. I was in between A and C.
Look, hold on. So we got A. Zakia said Paid in Full. Fu said D. Let's see. So what you going with, Mac?
I'm going with A. I'm going with the people.
So 2 shot, 2 A's. We got a D. We got a C. We got an A from Tina. Shout out Tina Arroyo. That's we got her coming on in a few weeks as well. Maybe, yeah, y'all definitely tapping for that because she's coming on. She got a surprise. She got some events coming up.
All right, so you guys ready for the answer? You ready for the answer? All right, the correct answer is C, Paid in Full.
Like I said, it's
Come on, man. Come on. Y'all making hip hop look bad right now. It's 50 years. Shout out to hip hop. 50 years, my nigga. All right. Next question is, what was Queen Latifah's first album? Nature of a Sister, Black Rain, Order in the Court, All Hail the Queen.
Damn, I'm gonna say D.
All Hail the Queen, D. Foos said D. Shout out to Foos. Foos is in the building.
I'm gonna say D. That shit sound like a first album. Unless somebody over there Googling it. Somebody they
are Googling it. You can Google it.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to be Googling me.
Yeah. If you Google it,
they'll Google it though. They'll Google it though, cause Shotgun flash you on the screen if you Google it, so don't Google it.
You Google it.
I can't even touch my phone, so I ain't doing it.
All right. So
I'm going with D.
I'm going with D. Esperanza said, I'm looking down here. I seen it just answer. Fu said, yeah, A. Tina said A. Francisco said it's close, but he ain't answered. Tina said it's the GOAT.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
The correct answer is D.
Let's go.
1-1.
Shout out Queen Latifah, because my last class in college, she was actually the professor, because I went to Strayer University where she actually was participating in that school. So
That's dope.
She was like her class was like a mentor class.
Got you. All right, well, we're gonna mentor these questions.
So it's 1-1. 1-1.
It's 1-1 right now. All right,
I'm gonna get one the next shot.
Okay, let's go. What was Salt and Pepper's first album?
Fuck.
Nature of a Sister, A, Salt with a Deadly Pepper, Black Magic, or D, Very Necessary?
Fuck.
Let's get it.
Come on, y'all, hurry up and comment.
yeah. Help him out. He's sitting out for a lifeline. Who said A?
Nature of a Sister. Nature of a Sister is two of them, so.
Yeah, so Frank said D.
Go with that. I'm gonna go with D. 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 I'm No, I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna go with B.
Assault with a deadly pepper. Where you going with?
I don't know. I was waiting for, honestly, I'm about ready to guess, but I was waiting. I'm looking at the people's comments as it's coming on my phone, waiting to see what's the most.
Yo, look, this is funny. This is the funny part, right? Fu says A, and Frank says D. These two niggas is brother-in-laws. That's the funny shit. We got brother-in-laws in here. They both saying two different things. So Tina said D. Very necessary.
I'm going with D. I'm going with D.
All right, Chris, what you going with?
Fuck. I'm going with D. I'm going with D.
You take.
I'm going with D.
All right. The correct answer is B. Assault with a deadly pepper. Both y'all niggas is losers on that one.
Let's go.
That's bad bit. So it's 1-1, right?
I should have stayed with my first answer, right? I should have with my first
Absolutely.
answer.
Yeah, they say always go with your gut. Always go with your gut.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is, what was LL Cool J's first album? We got Mr. Smith, B, Bigger and Deffer, C, Walking with the Panther, D, Radio.
Ooh.
I'm going.
I think Mr. Smith was his second and third one. I think Mr. Smith was like his
Fu said A.
Todd Smith is his.
I'm going D. Fuck it. I'm going D.
Chris said D. I'm too old to remember that one. How you too old to remember that one? It's an old school question. Come on, Frank. You gotta do better than that, homie.
I'm gonna go with D too.
All right, so both of y'all picking D. Tina
Yeah,
said
if you want to get it right, King.
Frank said D. All right, the correct answer is D, Radio. If you remember at the Grammys, he performed his verse for Radio, and then he picked up the Radio. That was his actual first album. So shout out to LL, 50 years of hip hop. Next question is, let's get it.
We got that.
What was Busta Rhymes' first album? A, When Disaster Strikes, B, The Coming, C, Anarchy, or D, Genesis? Let's get it. I gotta get a timer for y'all niggas too.
I'm going B.
I'm for B. I'm for B.
All right, B. Frank said A. I got one right though, Foos. All right, Foos. I mean, that's cool. Nigga, we on the 5th question. You got one right. Foos says A, When Disaster Strikes. So you guys both pick B?
Yo, Foos, you bugging. Yeah, it's B.
All right. The correct answer is B. So what do we got? A tie?
Let's go.
It's a tie right now. We need one more to break this, or ties, and we go to rec or rec.
Yo, you know what's funny? Is I actually got a tiebreaker question.
Is this a true question again? Okay.
No, listen, it's still the Grammy shit. So I mean, you got to figure it out.
All right,
but I mean, all right, this is for all the marbles. All right, let's get it in the studio with the Rec Boys on the Rec Trivia. The last question is, what was Missy Elliott's first album? Super Duper Fly, Under Construction.
Yeah, it's loaded.
This is
up.
not a
I can't
test.
see the question.
All right, The Cookbook.
Hey,
he's gonna be there. He said, "Hey, Chris, what you going with?" Chris think I'm
I'm waiting for people to come. I'm waiting for people to comment. You trying to not put their comments up so I don't see it.
I'm putting them up, nigga.
He need a timer.
I'm going.
Yeah, he definitely need a timer, right? He definitely need a timer.
I be trying to cheat, King. I be trying to go with the people because I don't be knowing all of them, so I'm going with A.
All right, everybody's picking A. The correct answer is A. Chris, you lose.
No, it's a tie.
Nah, any ties, you lose.
Fuck out of here.
You lose all ties,
Mac,
nigga. That's just what it is.
You got
You lose all ties. You know how that goes, nigga. You the house. You lose all ties.
Yeah, you watch Drink Champs, right?
We'll take that back home to Jersey. We'll take that trophy.
Yeah,
listen.
Chris, you sold us out to Jersey. You sold us out to dirty Jersey.
He's out of Nori. He make rules up on the fly. That's shot. You know how Nori be like, yo, all y'all drink. EFN be like, yo, that's not the rules.
Yo, listen. this is my game. How am I making up the rules?
Quick time.
Right.
Nah, listen, it's my game.
Yeah, you facts.
My game. I make the rules.
That's
just what it is.
This how I go. If you lose to the person that's on, or you tie with them, you lose.
Yeah, you lost. Yeah, that's what it is. He know that. Push you pay, just like we rolling dice. He know that. He know that.
Oh man.
Yeah, push you pay.
4, 5, 6.
Right? Push you pay. You know. Chris know. Chris needs to stop.
Listen, I left the streets a couple years ago, Kings. I left the streets ago. I don't know about none of that no more. I don't even be outside. I be in my backyard. That's my thing.
All right, hold on. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm gonna say right now. Hold on. This is I gotta hold on. Listen. Send little Chris
himself.
Listen. No, because if you don't know about Push You Pay, send little Chris for the summer. Send him to New York, because I need him to understand 15 to 16. He needs that New York vibe, my nigga. He can't. That Florida vibe ain't it. He needs a 15 to 16 summer. It needs to be fire hydrants. Running. Real talk. Running around with the. Chasing the little mommies in the booty shorts, all of that. He needs a New York summer, my G. Don't do that to him. 15 to 16. After that, you do whatever. 15 to 16, he needs that New York summer. So send him up, my G. Send him up. Do the right thing. Real talk. And we're gonna get back to our scheduled program.
How he went full screen on himself though. That's crazy. But Mac,
we on the Zoom call.
Right.
I had to let him know. Absolutely, I had to let him know. No, you know why? Because that's the next, and I can't have him certain things he need to go out and feel. And that he need to go. His dad know.
Now, you know what's crazy? Real quick before we get into the next segment, I was actually talking to my cousin because I'm gonna be out there in New York next month, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take Chris to Brooklyn. You know what I mean? He like, yo, it's wild out there. I'm like, yo, listen, I need to take him there because he never know where I'm from. So when I show him pictures, he's like, you grew up there, and I feel like I did a disservice to him to not show him like, yo, where you live now is nowhere like how your dad lived or grew up. You know what I'm saying?
That's perfect fathering. I did the same thing with my daughter. When she was young, I took her back home to the project. This is where daddy was raised. But when she lives Beverly Hills somewhere now looking, she don't even know what the project is. To us it is, right? We like, yo, damn, look at this shit.
Real talk.
A motherfucker from that neighborhood is like, oh, this regular shit. To us, we like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, we do what we do so that they don't have to feel what we felt. You know what I'm saying? But it's important at certain ages, and he's at that age where he needs, listen, 15 and 16, summer in New York, it's a different type of vibe. It's a different type of feeling. He need to be there. He need to feel that. He need to smell the air. It's like being in Dirty Jersey, Brick City, all through there. You need, especially at 15 to 16. You know what I'm saying? Where you really gonna be, it's gonna be his first summer really outside, on the block. Past the light, sitting on the stoop, shit get crazy, let him see some real life shit. No, I mean, listen.
Nah.
You know what's crazy is that my son, he want to go to the hood, and that's what scares me. Is my son, he going to be like, nah, let's go, and I'll be like, nah, little nigga, you need to chill because you just too thirsty. You might get out there and like it, and that's what, that's what I don't want. But you already know what time. Yeah, no. That's how you gotta be. No. Just let them get a taste, and then you work it back from that.
So, Matt, this is my favorite part of the show. This is Rec or Wreck. This is what we're gonna play 3 of your joints, and the people tapped in is gonna tell us if they feeling it. REC in the comments. If they not feeling it, WRECK. You know what I mean? So now you in the hot seat by yourself, King. But we right here with you, but you in the hot seat by yourself. Now it's not me against you, it's you against the people. But I already know. I heard them. I think it's gonna be a great reception. There's one on here that I really fuck with though, and we'll talk about it when we get to it. Shy gonna play it in what order he has it, so I don't know what he gonna play first, what he gonna play last.
The first one I'm gonna play is the first one that I'm interested in, only by the title. So I'm gonna get into that one first, and then I'm gonna play the rest, and you guys vibe out and whatever broke thing y'all got going over there. I'm gonna let y'all continue that. But I'm gonna go.
You ready, Matt?
You ready?
Let's go. I like that.
All right, let's get into it.
First impression.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
RecBoys.
When it all falls down, I know my purpose in this game is resilient. Lately they've been trying to take me out like I'm the villain. They in their feelings, don't deal with emotions. These days I get high and go sit by the ocean. Meditating, trying to get my mind clear. Neck and wrist lit up like it's Times Square. Still we use the Groupons, we don't use the timeshares. Wonder if they love me if I leave. Daughter call my phone like do money growing trees. Buy her what she want and still get her what she needs. How women say they love me and still leave. So nowadays I wear my heart on my sleeve. Walk around head straight, I'm in tunnel vision. Link with I, since then we've been on a mission. Brody seen a vision when nobody didn't. It's facts. Yeah. Crazy how the universe works. No days off, your boy putting in work. Got it out the mud, I really came from the dirt. Slick talk, God finesse her out of her skirt. Had to hold it firm so that Mac don't jerk. I been putting in work, I made a name for it. Got the chicks that I wanted, put a claim on it. He fresh to death to them hollows to put a stain on them. Now we in them meetings in them offices. Everybody working, you couldn't tell who the bosses is. Blowing through these deals like Super Nintendo cartridges. All facts. Never thought this day I see it coming. I take my problems head on, you never see me running. If I'm gon' shine, my whole team stunting. If one go eat, then we all grubbing. Told shorty hold me down, you know this deal coming. I go hard, so my kids are never want for nothing. Mama doing better, you just keep your head up. I probably let it go before I ever let up. On God, yeah. It's missing no days up. I just wanted to spill a little bit to y'all, vent a little bit, and just talk my shit. Just get right with me, man. We gon' let this ride out. Yeah.
You know how proud I am of you and holding me down, and how you've been doing, and just keeping it real with me. I just love you, man. I love you. Keep doing the 1-2. Mom is always here, like my son has always been here for me.
Love you too, Mom.
Yo, listen. I'm 1 for 1 tonight, so I win because that was everything everything that I needed it to be. Like I said, I don't real talk. I don't listen to the music. Chris listens to the music. I like this part, you know, and some people call it being unprepared or whatever you want to call it, but I like it when it's natural. You get what I'm saying? When it's like organic, when it's on the spot, and you know, like what took me over the top was real talk was the message from Mom at the end. Like you was already spitting that shit that I'm like, nah, I fucks with son. Now I fucks with son. Now that I know the music is like legit, now I can honestly think, no, real talk.
So before you was like this?
No. Right now, yo, when I was bopping, it was the vibe. Like that's my shit. Like
Can I be honest? Can I be honest with y'all real quick?
Go ahead.
And again, I heard all three, so I'm gonna rate them in order that I like them. This is the second. This is my second. This is number 2 for me, out of the 3. Just so y'all know. As we play them, I'll tell you what's my third and my first. But this is my second favorite out of all the 3 joints we're gonna play tonight. Shout out Big Face too. He tapped in. I believe he's dropping an album. I don't want to say the date, fucked up, but I know it's Keep the Change. I heard the whole joint already. Crazy. But we're not going to play about Macc Johnson right now. So you got next one lined up. Oh, by the way, you got all RECs, not one WRECK on that joint. So one.
Yeah,
I want to know right now.
All right, let's get into it. You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy shot Mr. Catch Rec. Macc Johnson in the building. 30 Jerz, stand up. Let's get it.
Big Jerz.
I don't wanna fall in love with it and get stuck with it. Had my heart broke way too many times that I don't trust women. But you so different, yeah. Girl, you so different, I don't wanna fall in love with it and get stuck with it. Had my heart broke way too many times that I don't trust women, but you so different, yeah. Girl, you so different, I post a pic and you be on my body. Sending pictures to my phone, I won't show nobody. So confident, I love it when you showing off. Head tie, you be chillin' with no makeup on. I'm at the studio, hit my phone like when you coming home. I'm on my way and when I get there, don't have nothing on. Be getting straight to it. I smack your ass, you throw it back, you like the way I do it. Yelling out my name, I'm about to bust you like, boy, don't you do it. And I keep it going. Legs behind your head, you feeling every stroke. You about to break the bed, I bet the neighbors know my name. Yeah, you said your ex had you confused, I'm trying to make it better. All the pieces that been broken, trying to stitch together. But don't you treat me like your past, cause I be gone forever. They say love is what you make it, so let's stick together. I don't wanna fall in love with it and get stuck with it. Had my heart broke way too many times that I don't trust women, but you so different, yeah. Girl, you so different, I don't wanna fall in love with it and get stuck with it. Had my heart broke way too many times that I don't trust women, but you so different, yeah. Girl, you so different, When I say I'm with the gang, don't be tripping, acting crazy. Cause I ain't with that toxic shit. Suck it all and swallow it. Treat me like the king I am, and you gon' see the prize from it. Got you in your bag, you throwing binges in your Birkin. Filters on your pictures, you look better off in person. Girl, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, that's why I'm fucking with you. You said you home alone, then let me pull up on you. Last nigga that you had, he couldn't do nothing for you. Like some milk that just went bad, I just wanna spoil you. Treat you like a queen, I wanna adore you. Navigate your body, I'm tryna explore you. Says you could have the world if you keep it loyal. Like some milk that just went bad, I just wanna spoil you. Treat you like a queen, I wanna adore you. Navigate your body, I'm tryna explore you. Says you could have the world. I don't wanna fall in love with it and get stuck with it. Had my heart broke way too many times that I don't trust women, but you so different, yeah. Girl, you so different, I don't wanna fall in love with it and get stuck with it. Had my heart broke way too many times that I don't trust women, but you so different, yeah. Girl, you so different, I don't wanna fall in love with it and get stuck with it. But you so different, yeah. Girl, you so different.
RecBoys. Entertainment, sucker.
My nigga. That's it, ain't it? No. Yo, listen.
That's number one.
No. Because I can see me driving somewhere and this nigga blowing up my phone like, yo, we got it. We got it.
And I'm gonna be honest.
Like real talk, I can see this nigga blowing up my phone, him in the studio, listening to this shit, listening to you record this, and hitting me up like, yo, my nigga, we got it. This it. Like, no, listen.
Can I be honest with you though?
Go ahead.
I think I know this is it. I think it's just missing a little bit something on the verses. And what I mean by that is I need to feel a little bit of that pain. It felt like you was kind of having fun telling like, yo, listen, like, you know what I'm saying? Is that what it was? Is that what it was too? Then it works. But as a viewer, as a viewer and a supporter, I need to feel that come across on the music. But you got one right there. I'm telling you, you got one.
That's the one that got me traveling, no cap. That's actually my biggest single right there. That's the one I've been traveling off of.
Yo, listen, that's it. Like when I'm listening to it, I'm like, yo, I'm so glad this nigga wasn't in the studio when he recorded this, because I wouldn't have been able, I would have had to pull over because this nigga would have been blowing up my phone like, yo, listen, we got one. No, listen, pull over wherever you are, stop what you're doing. Yo, listen, sell everything, put everything into this. We going to the, like, real talk. Yeah. I can literally see him saying that to me. So
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, right? Y'all see the speakers, and I got more speakers here on the floor and shit. When Esperanza sent that joint, and because I heard it first. So I'm listening to them. I heard it's weird because the first one I heard was the one he gonna play next, and then I heard the one that we heard first, and then this one. When I heard this one, I raised this. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, no bullshit. I raised the drum. My wife come down and said, like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Yo, you hear this?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What do you think?" She's like, "This sound kind of dope." I'm like, "All right." Went to bed, woke up the next morning, I played it. So Shad knows what I do. I play all the music for my kids. If I could get my 4-year-old daughter to start jumping up and down, we on to something. And I used to do this with my kids growing up, my oldest daughter and my son. Right? I played it for her when she got up in the morning, and I watched her. She started like this. The hook went, you see her going like, just looking around, like it caught her eye. When the verse came in and it got to the second hook, I caught it like this. And I'm like, yeah, this might be one. This might be one.
That's the feeling that I got when I played it. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, like this this would have been the one where he called me and been like, yo, listen, stop what you're doing. We going to the moon. Like real talk, that's exactly what it would have been. Like, yo, we going to the moon, homie. Like we going to the moon.
But we got one more. We got one more.
Let's get into it. You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys shot Mr. Catch Rec. Macc Johnson in the building. Yo, listen, 2 for 2. The last one was Heat Rock. Both of them been Heat Rock. Like I'm like the first one got me fucking with you. The second one is like, god damn. Like no. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. It's like
the versatility too. Talk about the versatility a little bit, Shot, from the first one to that one to what you're gonna hear now is even a little bit. I'll let y'all hear it though.
I think, yo, listen, that's dope. And I don't know how long it's been since that record's been done and you've been running with it. I don't know. I think if you did another verse with just rapping, no auto-tune, would have given it that different tone to set it off.
I think my opinion is it might need that feature. It might need that feature for it might be that one person.
Or that, but I mean, because you're telling the story through the melodic singing. And that's dope. Like there's nothing more that nobody needs to do with that. But now if you give it an overtone of talking like a narrator, you're narrating what's going on. And on top of what
what's crazy is, I'm gonna just put this out there. If I can hear the Prince of Poughkeepsie on that, D Weathers.
Yeah, that's
yo, spin that. How about you just spin that to their ears real quick? See if they do hop on it, because it shit been booming, so if I can get that feature to make it.
Yo, listen,
I'm gonna definitely send him the show.
Believe it or not, he knows a lot of different people, and he knows. So it's dope. It's dope.
I don't know nobody, King. It's your world, and I just live in it. And if I can help, if we can help, we help.
He's fronting. But let's get into the last one. Let's make it 3 for 3. You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys shot Mr. Catch Rec. Macc Johnson in the building. You know, big jurors. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
RecBoys.
Hey, don't sleep.
Yeah. Girl, why you keep acting like you don't wanna talk right now? Like everything I'm finna say, you ain't tryna hear right now. Oh no, packing up your bags, you out the door once again. Said you never coming back, you'll be back once again. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, like we playing tennis, all this back and forth we doing. Like who we really kidding? Problems unresolved, you just keep them going with them. Man, forget it. It was all good just a week ago. You remember, ass up, face down, back arch, screaming on my name while I'm in it. Bringing up the past, we'll never see the future. Looking good up on that gram, real life you going through it. Girl, tell me what we doing. Please tell me what we doing. Cause I could list a few things I'd rather be doing than sitting here wasting more time out of life. I'm just hoping that we really get it right. I'm just praying, girl, we really get it right. Cause if you out the door, then I'll be on the next flight. And I'll be gone by the night. So what we doing? So you out the door again? We back to this, huh? Hold up. Last night, Bonds hit me, gave me reassurance. Told me how these females only want you for the moment. Stop giving your all and be careful what you're doing, cause your heart is made of gold and none of these bitches be worth it. Real spill. Hit them back with like 100 emojis. It gets lonely, but I'm still going through it. Gave a woman all I had, she just took it and blew it. And that baggage that she left for me to carry, shit, I'm still going through it. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm in these clubs trying to fill a void while kicking chicks out of the crib when I get annoyed. Zero tolerance with no patience. Grab the backwoods and start facing. Drinking Henny, that's with no chaser. If she ain't fucking, then it's see you later. That's the type of time that I'm on. She expressed how she feel, but she know what I'm on. Cause I ain't trying to string her along. I'm just praying that my mental is strong. Please forgive me if I'm taking too long. Time another essence, ain't no need to rush a thing. The quicker we get into it, the quicker it'll end. I think we better off as friends. She replied like I don't want us to end. Packing up your bags, you at the door once again. At the door once again. So what we doing there?
See, what you gotta understand is, bitches, they come and go. Only a real one gonna hold you down. I once met an OG. He said, G's up, hoes down. But what I'm gonna say is, go for the pink. Stay away from the brown, nigga.
RecBoys. Entertainment, sucker.
You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec. We are the RecBoys in the studio with Macc Johnson. That was his last one for the night. Listen, before Chris, because Chris heard them all, before we get in, everybody wrecked it, REC. So that's
he's 3-0, right?
Yo, listen, this for now on, let's set it now. Let's start locking niggas in now. I'm gonna put you on the spot. We do this rec or rec. No, we do the all rec wrap up at the end of the year.
Oh shit! So, you trying to book this?
No, hold up! Don't cállate.
La boca.
Listen.
Y'all jumping me now.
Yeah. Listen, Linda. Listen. All right. I'm gonna lock you in. Listen, you get 3 in a row. All 3 of your videos are super rec. It wasn't even rec. Like one person said rec, your people said rec. You know what I'm saying? No, this is everybody that's tuned in, our fans. My beautiful, lovely sisters, capital. She capital, the rec. So I want to know if we can lock you in.
Well, you can't say you want to know because it kind of made it sound like he already got nominated.
No. It's on him. He's a busy young man. You know, making power moves. He's over in Canada. He's across seas. He's international Mac.
He in Canada tonight, Coach Shock Radio. Just saying.
Absolutely. Yo, not only Canada, but Germany and Guadeloupe, France. So
he in Cuzzo FM in Germany. Tattoo Shop Radio in Ohio, Culture Shock Radio in Canada, Wap the Music in Guadalupe, Saturday night, Blazing Radio in New York, and definitely go catch the replay on YouTube in the studio with the RecBoys. My bad, Shot guy.
But check it out. We do this thing called the All Rec Wrap Up, which we get the dope MCs that we had throughout the year on our show, and we ask them to bless us with 32 freestyle to just end the year with. Any beat you chose. You know, and then we rock out like that, you know.
But it's not gonna be end of the year though, King. It's gonna be somewhere in about a month.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about none of that shit because you ain't do none of that shit. I'm just talking about
talk your shit.
No. I'm just talking about listen, you got until I want to say you got until Thanksgiving. That Wednesday before Thanksgiving, because we don't do a show that Wednesday. So that week we need all participants who are going to participate in the All Rec Wrap Up to have not only their video drops, you know what I'm saying? Because, we go heavy on the promotion. It's only going to get heavier. And they're freestyle, and then what we do is we end the year with our All Rec. And today you just happen to get All Rec. So actually, you were the first one invited. So now live, while we in the studio with everybody, do you accept? All right, that's it. All right, that's it. So Chris, lock in Jersey. Jersey can get a check. Jersey can get a check. We trying to, real talk. Know what would be dope is to get one from every state. So Foos, Wherever you at, have them niggas tap in. Chris, you down in Florida, tap in. He tapped in for Jersey, so that means I still got New York. New York is still open. We got some people out in Ohio. If you tapped in, you know a dope artist, send the music. Let us know. We get them on the show. Chris said we booked it till 2 weeks into April, so the earliest you can get in is the second week, the third week in April. But hit us up. We'll let you know. But listen.
Real quick. This what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Next week we got Phantom in the Beat. I don't know if you know who Phantom in the Beat is, but he's from the UMCs. He produced 50 Cent. He produced for a lot of artists, and he's also a part of one of the legendary rap groups from the beginning of hip hop. He's on here next week. I'm gonna ask him to come back on to listen to one of these All Rec wrap ups. Then we also have Bernadette Price. I don't know if y'all know who she is. She's actually the wife of the late great Mr. Price, Sean Price. She coming on. I'm gonna ask her live on the show to come on as well. So what I'm gonna do for every artist who has been on and gets all the recs, as we get them on, I'm gonna start bringing on some people with us that night to listen to y'all spit y'all shit. Give y'all a little more.
Not only that, listen, he's being modest. The people that we're bringing on are people that can put you in nice positions. It ain't just like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and that's not to pat our own back. No, I'm just keeping it a buck. That's not to pat our own back. But the people that we are associated with and then we're bringing on to this platform, they're people who can put people in better spaces. They're people who like to give opportunities. You know, listen, I'm going to tell everybody right now, my new name, my nickname for 2003 is Mr. Op.
Mr. Op.
Mr. Op, because all I want to do is hand out opportunities. Mr. Op.
I like that.
No, real talk. Yo, listen, don't jack none of my shit. I'm live. You can go back. I'm a ghetto copyright all of this shit because I'm from the hood. You know, not only that, you know, Dirty Jers. You know how we give it up. You already know. So check it out. It's Mr. Op, a.k.a. RecBoy Shot.
Let me ask you
me. Holla at me because I got an opportunity for you.
Since you changed your name and shit, should I change my shit to A&R Rec? I kind of like how that ring off.
Nah,
what you think, Matt?
Yo,
you
listen,
like that?
I love that.
A&R
2023, you got to maximize
Rec.
all your opportunities. So if there's a position for you to be filled, and you gave me hella inspiration. My son said, yo, listen, we're not even going to read the script. Run the camera. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's real raw. Now I'm going to binge. My wife was like, now I'm going to binge it. I'm going to watch all 3 seasons probably tonight and just get into it and be like, yo, listen, this is what's up. Real talk. But
when you
like
see
Johnson,
me, I had to, you'll know who I am. I used to have dreads, so my hair was longer, so you'll see who I am, though. But when you hear that theme song, you already know that's me. So
no, yo, listen, we got to give you your shout out, your shine, my G. Listen, give it to the people. Let's get it.
Hey, yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. No Days Off, Macc Johnson, International Macc is in the building, in the studio with the RecBoys. And I want to give a big shout out, a huge shout out to Esperanza the Movement LLC for connecting these dots. Shout out to Big Face Music World out in Florida. Shout out my team, the network, my brothers out here, Shabazz, my manager. And shout out my home team, Jersey. And couldn't do it without my mom, so shout out my moms too for always checking in and tapping into as well. My biggest fan and supporter. And shout out my daughter and my family, and that's it, man. Thank y'all. Thank everybody for tuning in too. That was tapped in tonight.
Yo, listen, we did pretty good. The numbers were pretty nice. We appreciate you. The energy was real, and that's what we try to bring to our audience. Like, people tap in to see what it's really like with us in the studio. And this is like we can't physically be in the studio together, but Catch and Rec Entertainment, what we did was every Friday night we locked in from 6 to about 11 before we hit the clubs, so that you know, and we vibed out, and that's what we want to bring to the people, the vibe of being in the studio with us, going over new music, you know, shooting the shit, you know, yo, I bet you didn't know this with the trivia. You know, so we appreciate you, and real talk, thank you for making our show even better.
Yeah, thank y'all for having me. It was a pleasure, man. Thank y'all.
Real quick, before we let you go, I gotta ask you this. I haven't asked no guests this at all. But we kind of was talking about the show before we came on, and I kind of told you, you know, how the show was structured and stuff like that. Have you ever been on an interview or a show like in the studio with the RecBoys? Keep it a buck. If you have, keep it a buck. Just be honest with me.
I have been on the Vault. That's my manager podcast. So y'all can also tune in. He's the Vault Hip Hop Show. So he go live every Friday nights, and I've been on one of these like this. These is like intimate for me because even though we ain't, you know what I mean, touchy, able to see each other right here, like this still feels great. Like be able to do this like this.
Nah, that's what's up, yo, Chris.
But this right here, I love this one. I really fuck with this. This is hard.
Yo, Chris.
As far as the structure and shit, the segments, all that other shit, or is it more?
Said, I don't know who I was talking to, which one I was talking to when I said I don't know if it was on Facebook or Instagram. I was like, yo, y'all go hard with y'all promotion. Like I love how y'all promoted this, and I love how each segment was different. I love how y'all chopped the videos up for me. Like all that content that just builds for me because it brings my fans in to see like, oh, what he got going on. And then it brings a lot of my people, my supporters. I tell everybody, yo, come subscribe, come tap in. So anybody that y'all did was able to get like my fans and supporters to subscribe and tap in, like that's all love. Like I thank y'all for this platform. Like this is big.
You know what's dope is that you're like, I don't think a lot of artists or a lot of people that come on here understand what the value in what we offer when you book with us. And it's weird because when he's only asking you to see if it's working. You get what I'm saying?
Not only if it's working, because
go ahead.
We're tweaking it with y'all, just how y'all doing your artistry and all that. Like we a label as well. We have artists, we have producers, we have engineers, we have all that. You know what I'm saying? But we're tweaking it as with y'all. We're learning with y'all. You know what I mean? So we're trying to figure out what works, what don't work as we're promoting the shows. And it's crazy because as we're doing this, we're learning, like we're almost promoting more than the artist itself. And I'm not saying as far as the show, because that's what we should be doing. But I mean, as far as the artists promoting their own music, their own brand, doing their own marketing, promotion, all that stuff. I had plenty of people hit me up and be like, yo, damn, y'all go hard for these artists. And it's not, and I'm not going to say it's only for the artist. It's 50-50. We go hard for the artist and for us because it's only right that we make sure everybody knows who the fuck we having on the show when we having them on the fucking show. That's important because we pride ourselves on making sure Macc Johnson is heard and seen when they fucking with in the studio in the RecBoys. That's our mission. That's our goal.
I'm sure hopefully I gained a few fans and a lot of people had their eyes on me. Go stream my music, streaming on all platforms. Go catch up on the web series if you really want to dig deep into my background and where I came from and where I started from. So all my music is streaming on all platforms you can find it at. And my social medias is hopefully going to be tagged in on here once it's done.
No, absolutely. Yo, Chris, listen, I'm glad the Vault Hip Hop Show is tuned in. Yo, listen, Chris, get them. We need them for that third week in April.
Yo, Mac,
what we do, we bring on,
link me with the podcast so we make something happen. We got something with
he in there. He already know about y'all, so I already sent him all y'all links.
Tell him to hit me, inbox me, because we want to get them on the show. We got something called Battle with a Podcast.
He's gonna do that. He's gonna do that right away. I guarantee you.
That's what I'm talking about. Because real talk, that's what it's about, and we understand the numbers, the power is in the numbers. So now, like, dude, I don't care what you do. You got a show, link us. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you this: if we fuck with you, we fuck with you. If we don't, then we don't. And that's just us.
Artists just need to take that.
Yeah, I mean, that's just us.
That's real rap.
Just what it's gonna. That's just what it's gonna be. So we might not be everybody's cup of tea. You know, he likes Hennessy. I like Cavassier. You know what I'm saying? So
it's the same shit. That's not a good comparison. Coffee.
No. I mean, we all love hip hop, but your hip hop, I might not jack.
Yo, Mac, I finished the whole bottle fucking with you.
I gotta. If I would have known you had Hennessy, you feel me? I got a song called Hennessy and Red Bull. You might fuck with that. I'm gonna send you that link.
Yeah, that's all I drink. Listen, every time I go over there, I pull up with the bottles.
How about this? How about we do the remix with Cavassier Hey, Red Bull. How about, yo, listen, how about we do the remix? How about we figure out the remix? You know, but listen.
So hold on. I got the program director tapped in. You know, we got a time limit. Like I said, tonight we air. Don't forget, check us out. Let me not fuck this up because I don't want the program director fucking me up. Tonight, 10 p.m., Cuzzo FM in Germany, the Tattoo Shop in Ohio, Culture Shock Radio in Canada, WAP the Music out in Guadalupe, and don't forget Saturday night, 8 p.m., Blazing Up Radio. Also check the YouTube channel, In the Studio with the RecBoys. The show will get uploaded tomorrow, sometime, some evening. Definitely tap in, like, subscribe, and definitely go follow Macc Johnson. Real quick, Macc, before we let you go, let the people know where they can check you out on social media, where they can check your music, streaming platforms, all that.
Yeah. So Instagram, y'all can follow me at Macc Johnson. That's MACC with 2 C's _ Johnson 239. Facebook, same thing, Macc Johnson. YouTube, Macc Johnson. If you want to stream any of my music, just go to anywhere where you stream music from, Macc Johnson, and it's a rap. In the studio with the RecBoys, Mr. No Days Off, Macc Johnson. Bow. God bless y'all, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Appreciate you, King. Real talk. Yo,
Salute
listen.
y'all, King.
Now you're part of the family. Anytime you got anything, definitely send that over.
And, especially new videos, send them.
Yeah, we play them all the time. Like next week we got Phantom of the Beat. He's probably not gonna send us no videos. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play videos of independent artists for him. You never know what happens. We actually got a producer signed 2 years ago to Hit Boy Music, who actually is a part of the Bad Boy Empire, who's a part of the Hit Boy Squad. I'm not gonna say no names, but they got a little deal, nice little deal off of In the Studio with the RecBoys. So you never know who's watching, you never know who's tapped in, you never know what other opportunities come your way. All I know is we help y'all be heard and be seen. What happens from there is in the man's hands up above.
That's it. All right, Mac, be good, my guy.
Y'all too, likewise. Y'all be safe. Thank y'all.
Yep.
Appreciate you, King.
Dope show. I had a good time. Shout out to everybody that tuned in and rocked out with us. We had a nice little group. Shout out to everybody that shared. Shout out to everybody that liked, commented. Shout out to Macc Johnson and his people, Esperanza.
Esperanza. Yo, listen. You want to act like
Esperanza. Yo, listen. Believe it or not.
Get it right.
Believe it or not, I'd probably be around more Spanish than you.
The fuck out of here.
Yo, dude, I kid you not. I work in a Dominican barbershop.
You probably do.
No, dude. Listen, it's DJ Joey, whoever his name is. You know,
yeah, he ain't paid for promotion. I'm
just saying, I'm telling you what it is.
Yo, listen.
Like, real talk, listen. I be meet out, man. Sometimes I be having the beats on. I be needing some fab sometimes, my nigga. I can't. My salsa and merengue ain't really too hip. I'm trying to get my wife to take me out for some dancing lessons, for our 50th year anniversary. But something. No, I'm just saying. I be having my fab and on the Kiss and all that other shit. But anyway, dope show tonight. Shout out to Macc Johnson and the whole Esperanza LLC movement.
Esperanza.
She's in there. Dude, come on, man. Yo, listen. We're not even gonna do this. Yo, listen, Bobby, focus up. Bobby, focus up. Check this out. Listen, you already know what it is. It's going down. Cuzzo FM, where that's at? Germany. Where we doing? Yes, WAP music. Guadalupe.
In the Caribbean, listen. In the Caribbean, not France. I fucked up last week.
Oh, that was you. Okay, that wasn't me. But yeah, absolutely. Then we got the Tattoo Shop Radio over in Ohio. That's in Ohio. Yo, shout out to the Bengals. Y'all lost. Shout out to my Eagles. Listen, we had the Super Bowl. Bet green. Bet them dirty.
Keep going. You can't shout out Ohio.
Okay. My bad. And shout out to Culture Shock Radio up in Canada. You know how that go. But that is our time for this week. We love you guys.
What happened Saturday?
Oh, Saturday, Blaze Them Up Radio. I can't forget Poppy Blaze. Poppy Blaze is the big homie. That is in the TuneIn app, which that's worldwide too. So you could tune in the TuneIn app anywhere. So that's super dope. But let us that's it. Check us out next
Just
week.
Make sure y'all go follow Macc Johnson. Go follow In the Studio with the RecBoys. You already know. You trying to listen, like I said earlier, man. My new slogan is: if you trying to fuck up the algorithm, fuck with the RecBoys.
Yeah. Mr. Op. I'm the Ops.
Mr. A&R Rec.
You already know what it is. Yo, listen, we love you guys. We'll be back next week. All right, easy. Deuce.